It's another Driver Safety Monday here on Kansas City Live, and we're going to talk about a problem that cuts across all age groups, not just teenagers. Kansas City crash lawyer Doug Horn has been telling us about how we need to fix our driving culture. It's so important. Welcome back. You know, a lot of folks, we hear about these distracted drivers with their cell phones. Why do you think it's such a huge problem?
Well, it is epidemic, and I think one of the reasons is these cell phones are just habit-forming, addictive.
They are addictive. Like, I need to check my phone, or I hear that beep, and you immediately like, what do I need to find out about?
Right. And the perception has been is that teenagers are the distracted drivers, but really, like you said, it's a problem that cuts across all age groups.
Why do you think it is the perception that teenagers are the ones that are on their phone, driving with their knee and eating a hamburger with the other? It's adults too.
Right, but texting was invented by teenagers, and they've adopted it. And I think this was confirmed this weekend. We were at the Kansas City Golf Show with Drive by Example, and we polled people about distracted driving, and 85% of the people still feel like teenagers are the problem. Not a lot has changed in 5 years. In reality, Michelle, adults are really the largest segment of distracted drivers.
And it's not just texting. It's actually emailing people. It's scrolling the internet on your phone and talking on your phone as well. That's distracted. Even hands-free driving, they say, is still technically distracted, right?
Exactly. We now use the cell phone for so many business purposes, and people run their personal lives and their business lives. It's a productivity thing, and we adults are great multitaskers. And I think that's probably the biggest solution, is to find a way to get people to put down the phone when they're in the car and concentrate on the driving activity.
Yeah, so as adults, we can be more conscious of what we're doing and lead by example. For the kids that are sitting in the back watching us, we shouldn't be texting and driving.
Two things that are important with distracted driving prevention amongst adults. First, they have to fully appreciate the fact that using a cell phone behind the wheel is dangerous, just as dangerous as drunk driving. Secondly, you just said it, setting a good example. You know, when we use a cell phone, we set a bad example not only for our passengers, but for other people on the roadway.
And I know that you know this because you deal with these issues, that you could potentially save someone's life just by saying right now, just get off your phone when you're in your car.
Right.
And save someone else's life. I mean, it's really scary. Like you said, the statistics of the number of people that are behind the wheel, totally distracted by their cell phone, it's really alarming.
Really. And it's our goal is to take Drive by Example and make Kansas City a model city for driving safety.
You're working to make a difference right now. It's so important to you. I know you're passionate about it.
Right.
And you can. We can, one by one.
In 2013, we launched two programs that are really important. We're working with MCC, the Metropolitan Community Colleges, at their 5 campuses. What a sweet spot for distracted driving prevention. Commuter students who spend a lot of time on their phones and in their cars. Secondly, we've launched a corporate protection program. It's a real business issue, distracted driving, and especially so with delivery people and salespeople who depend upon their phones for productivity.
Do you say turn off your phone when you're in your car, or keep it on vibrate? What's your advice?
Glove box it.
Glove box, there you go.
Because I am, like everybody else, I'm addicted to the phone, and when there's an urgency with it. And if it's out of sight, it's out of mind.
I have never heard that, glove box. I love that. Thank you so much for all you're doing. You're working so hard. It's a great effort, and we appreciate the drive-by example efforts that you're doing right now. So thank you so much.
Thank you.
Put it in, lock it away somewhere that you can't get to it while you're driving. I love it. All right, let's check in with Michael in the Weather Center.